Hello, today we will be looking into how to create a resource plan. When managing a project or a project portfolio, it's critical that resources and workload for each are intelligently distributed. Without proper resource allocation, projects can quickly get out of control in terms of expense and duration. With the right resource planning techniques, effective planning and management of resources in any industry can set you up for success. Resource planning is one of the steps required when writing a business plan where all the resources in a proposed project are identified. Resources can be anything from equipment to project sites to people. Here is a short list of some resources which should be identified when planning a project. Type of team needed. Roles and key responsibilities for each team member. Number of people required to fill each role. What equipment needed and its purposes. Job locations or meeting rooms required. Types and number of equipment needed. Total amount of material needed. The creation of a project plan is achieved by scheduling the dates for using the planned resources. Identify the amount of resources required per project activity. Create a detailed resource use schedule. In order to include all the information required to have a process in place. Basically, it's a three-step process of listing, estimating and then constructing. Step 1. List the resources. Simply start a list in the project management software. Write down all the different resources needed. That includes full-time, part-time and contractors. Equipment should be included, that is anything from office equipment such as computers, photocopies and other devices to telecommunications and machinery. The next item on the list is the materials. These can be materials necessary to build physical deliverables, such as IT devices, wood, steel, and concrete. Step 2. Estimate how many resources, for example, how many hours will be needed from the team. Break that down per role. The same goes with material. Estimate what amount of material, in terms of square footage, number of units, etc., is going to be necessary for the project. How much hardware is needed to buy, including the required licensed software. Step 3. Construct a resource schedule. Use the information collected in the first two steps to build a detailed resource schedule in the workload management tool. Add up the total quantity of resources consumed per week and/or month. Once these steps are completed, the resource plan is good to proceed and the data can be entered into the preferred project management tool. From ProjectManagementCompanion.com, all the very best success for your project.